What up, what up, what up, everybody? This your boy X coming to you from PressPlayOnYourDestiny.com. And I want to talk to y'all today about something that everybody might not get it in the beginning, but it's something deep and something that I really have been thinking about. And I want to talk to y'all about the subject of poverty consciousness. Okay, and first, I'm gonna go back to consciousness. Okay, to me, consciousness is just a state of enlightenment, a state of awareness. They have very different levels of consciousness. Some people would call it your conscious, your subconscious, your superconscious. Some people will call it enlightenment, illumination, awakening. And when we talk about poverty, to me, poverty is just lack. Okay, and we are stereotyped. People say, "Oh, well, they live below the poverty level." You're not striving like everybody else should. And poverty consciousness to me is a group of people. Remember back to my old video, esoteric way of thinking. First of all, I'm going to sit here and tell you that poverty, lack, to struggle, to not have, not be making it, not doing good, not experiencing abundance, that is all man made. You come from the source. You come from a divine source. You come from a source that is abundant, that is rich in everything. You have within you the knowledge and the answers. And I tell you this all the time. You have the knowledge and the answers within you to everything. So why do we struggle? Why do we go through hard times? Because we don't really know who we are. Like Joe Osteen will say, we don't know whose we are. I feel like when you completely understand this concept, you can break away from poverty consciousness. Poverty consciousness is nothing more than not knowing who you are. Most of us, when we are in poverty, we don't have an understanding of. We know that we want more in life, and anybody that struggle, I'm not going to even sit here. I struggle. I still do struggle sometimes. To sit here and say, "Oh man, why is it that when we struggle, we want more, we want a better life, but we still struggle? We still go through and have bad times. It's because of our mindset, consciously, where we place ourselves consciously." And I tell people this all the time. People, "Oh yeah, that's the ghetto." No, the ghetto is a mindset. That's what the ghetto is. The ghetto isn't specific or specified to a place. The ghetto ain't a place. The ghetto is a mindset. You got some filthy rich people that are ghetto. Filthy rich people that have the poverty mindset. Oh, you think poverty just have to deal with money? No. Poverty is a state of lack, not having. Whether it's money, whether it's love, whether it's joy, whether it's peace, whatever it is, that's the poverty mindset. You were made to be abundant in everything: money, love, peace, joy, excitement, all of those things within inside of you. To be abundant, to have abundance, to have riches, to be abundant in knowledge, abundant in wealth. And I think I talked to y'all about this. Forget money. Money, paper money, cash, that don't matter. What you want to create is a life force. Forget money. Because, see, the thing is, if you can create the substance that creates money, then you'll never want money. But a lot of us is around here chasing money. We chasing cash, chasing trees, blood money. Make your own money. Make your own money by creating a life force. I was watching a documentary on the Rothschilds, how they monopolized, profited off of corn. Corn. Something made by the earth. They found the value. They found that corn was a cash crop. And what they did was they got the corn, and now everything is made with corn in it. And if you want to sell anything that requires corn, you got to pay them. Wealth. They ain't looking for no cash money. They creating the substances. That's why they say that we the bottom. Because we not thinking about that. We thinking about chasing money and not thinking about creating the wealth that brings money. The substance, the life force. If you really want to make some money, if you want to be wealthy and not just rich, you need to create something, a life force. Blood, a life force. Corn, life force. Food, life force. Air. They even charging y'all to breathe in certain states. Carbon tax. Life force. Making money off of a life force. Sorry, I was on my soapbox for a minute. But poverty consciousness, what you need to understand is that when you experience poverty, you're not any less than anybody. Just because people might identify you as under the poverty level. You look at people in their lives who got big cars, I'm not saying none of that. It is, let me tell, even for y'all spiritualists, there is nothing wrong with wanting material things. There's nothing wrong with it. What's wrong with it is the things that you connect or you attach to these material things. Oh, when I get a bigger house and a better car and a job, I'll be happier. No. It's what you attach to these material things that make them bad. So what are you attaching to your success? Some people attach anything to money. They'll do whatever it takes to get money. Poverty mindset. Money is already yours. It's within you. Create life force. You create money. Create substance. All you have to know to get out of the poverty mindset is who you are. And don't be afraid of who you are. Most of us have this burning deep down desire within inside of us to wanna be more, to wanna do more, but then we are afraid of what other people might say about us, that we might not be socially accepted. Let me tell you something. The only thing that matters out here is your truth. What do you believe in? You know, me and my mom was just talking, and we was talking about religion. I'm going to sit here and tell you myself, I don't believe in religion. I don't believe in religion because I kind of feel like how some of the atheists feel. They say that they believe that religion is a cap so man can stop thinking. You put the God that you believe in this box called religion, and you wonder why you struggle. Not understanding that the God that you serve is much bigger than religion, because all, according to the definition of religion, is just a set of beliefs and ideas of a group of people. So what do you believe in? Poverty. Poverty consciousness. You want to raise from poverty consciousness to what they call sati consciousness or God-like consciousness. Because understand that you are a direct replica. You have the DNA. You have the ability. You have the knowledge. You have the answers to get out of your situation. You have the answers for money. Most of the time we get answers, but we just don't like the answers that we get. So because of that, we just tend to just live the life that we're in. Consciously. Poverty consciousness. You can't sit here and tell me that anytime that you've ever asked the question and you got the answer. Now, whether you like the answer or not was a different story. But we got to get out of poverty consciousness, people. Poverty ain't money. It's a mindset. Think about these people who got millions and billions of dollars, Donald Trumps, and these people don't have, they know how to flip their money. They know how to invest. Learn how to invest your money. Learn how to save your money. Your situation, what is this man's name? Miles Monroe. His knowledge is out of this world. Something he said, if what you see is not what you saw in your vision, then what you see is only temporary. So you might be in the house right now might be broke down. You might not have a job. You might not have no money. Y'all might be surviving off of noodles and cereal. You might not have much right now, but you see something bigger. If what you see with your physical eyes is not what you saw out of your third eye, then what you see out of your eyes is only temporary. So trust and believe you'll be out of this situation really, really soon. But raise up your conscious levels. Become enlightened, become illuminated, learn, grow, develop knowledge. Learn as much knowledge as you can. Soak up this knowledge. It's a lot to learn out here. Don't just get stuck in one way of thinking. That contributes to poverty consciousness. We all have a story to tell. How you gonna make it to the top? What's your contribution? Why they say only 5% of the people at the top and 95% of us still down here? It's a way of thinking. Change your thoughts. Change the way you think. It's going to be crazy. That's going to even require you to break away some of the thoughts and misconceptions in the teachings that your family done taught you, your friends done taught you, and even the stuff you done learned in school. Because everything you need to know is within inside. And I told you, if you're willing to travel down a rabbit hole, if you're willing to travel within to find your higher self, which is God, the all, if you're willing to seek yourself, then you'll have the answers to everything. You won't have to experience lack. You won't have to experience not having. You won't have to experience any of that because you're made from a source that is abundant, that has everything that you want: riches, fame, success, everything. Success and wealth ain't just for a specific group of people. Anybody can have it. Just how far down the rabbit hole are you willing to go? That's the question. So, with that being said, press play to your life and your destiny. Say yes. I'm here as a vessel. That's it. We all come from the same source. I'm just helping you try to get back to it. That's it. And understand that poverty consciousness can stop with you. Your kids don't have to go through it. You don't have to go through it. The moment you make up in your mind to break the cycle and the chains of poverty consciousness and raise to a higher level of the universal mind, the mind of God, Jehovah, El Shaddai, whatever you want to call it. Once you understand that you are a part of the mind of God, you would never lack mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or physically. So until the next time, press play, stand for your truth, and everything will be good. By the way, subscribe down to the bottom, subscribe to the channel. Yo, till the next time, we out.